Good day from Tokyo Disneyland. We're finally here. We've been waiting forever to get here.
Yes.
Super excited, so we're gonna check it out and have an awesome time. You can see everyone is going towards the World Bazaar, which is their version of Main Street. So it's a little bit different. All right, here we are going in for the grand reveal. And you can see behind, we've got Cinderella Castle. And just like that, we're in the World Bazaar. I do love that they have this overhead here because it does rain quite often in Japan. To be fair though, they should have one in Florida as well. We'll be sure to check out these shops in detail at some point. And it looks like midway through you can go over here to Adventureland. You continue straight to the castle, and to the right you can go to Tomorrowland. For now though, I think we'll keep it straight. We're walking up to the castle, but I want to take a moment to admire this grass. It just looks so pristine, and I think it's real. Yeah. Pretty interesting looking at the castle. There's no partner statue right here because it was back closer to the World Bazaar. More fantastic shrubbery work. I like the little cone in the middle. Pretty interesting how much empty space they have in front of the castle. And you can walk through this one. On the inside, you have the same tile murals that you will see in the Magic Kingdom. This park is heavily based on the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, that's pretty wild. We're like in shock. Look how empty it is back here in Fantasyland. Now to be fair, the park opened and everyone is rushing to the new Beauty and the Beast ride. This is still pretty surprising to see. So the layout of this park is similar to the Magic Kingdom in Florida, but there are some key differences, and they have a lot of rides from Disneyland Park, such as Star Tours. They still have a Toontown and various other things in the new Beauty and the Beast ride, which looks awesome. We're in line for Peter Pan because there is no wait, but we notice there are no social distancing markers. So they have thrown that out the window completely, yet you still have to wear a mask though, so keep that in mind. Here's a really odd sight. You've got Dumbo, and then directly across from it, the Haunted Mansion, with only a 5-minute wait. We're hoping it's the Orlando one because that one is longer and has more scenes. Turning back around again, we're talking about how wide these walkways seem. It's super tight in Disneyland, and it's definitely bigger in Disney World, but this just seems huge. It might be because one, it's empty, and two, you don't have strollers parked all along.
よーく見るがいい。この部屋には窓も扉も
beyond wizards and witches wherever you dwell.
That version of the Haunted Mansion was awesome. It was basically laid out the same as the one in Orlando. Had most of the same scenes. They didn't have the Harry Potter staircase room. Instead, they just had like spiders. That was cool. There was a guy that his face came out of the portrait in the hallway. That was neat. It was all in Japanese. The narration was in Japanese, but like the singing bust and
Leota.
yeah, Madame Leota, those were still in English. Yeah.
No Hatbox Ghost though.
Yeah, they don't have that. And the attic was the old school version. They had the hitchhiking ghost in the attic scene with the old version of Constance with like the beating heart. That was awesome. And the graveyard felt bigger. Well, it's about the same size, but they had a lot more animatronics, I think. Awesome. There's some kind of Alice in Wonderland thing here. You can see it goes pretty far back, but look at the vending machines. Those are teapot coverings over vending machines. That is pretty awesome. Oh, it looks like the entrance is actually over here. Looks like it is a restaurant, Queen of Hearts Banquet Hall. Let's take a quick look at this menu. Looks pretty good, like American stuff. You look like you want some of that. Yeah, man. Oh, they got salmon. Who knows? Maybe we'll check it out later. I'm just saying, for someone that was skipping the Small World song in the car, you really seemed excited to go on this.
Because Merida's in this one.
That's true. They do have Merida in this version of Small World. Wow, take a look in here. We're inside. This is awesome. Not to mention it's a very short line. They've got a kawaii Mickey and Minnie at the castle over there. That is so cool. And there's a train moving up there. Now, I haven't been on Small World enough in Disney World or Disneyland to know which one this is going to be similar to. There's Merida. You'll see Mushu back there. And Hercules. We're kind of laughing now because we came off Small World and there's a lot more people and strollers. Maybe we'll visit Pooh Corner later. But Pooh's Honey Hut is one of the most popular rides here. Let's see what the wait time is. The wait says 35 minutes, so we're gonna go for it. I like that they have this little river here at the front of the ride. This is a trackless dark ride. This queue is really neat because you're going through the pages of the book. And now we're at that point where we look back outside. This was the line we were in earlier. And now we're gonna go deeper into the book. What?
The wallpaper.
Oh yeah, this is quite the large queue. Telling you the whole story of Winnie the Pooh.
取れるよ
It's so cute. Be careful. Be careful. Ride exits here and takes you into Pooh's Corner, which we'll take a look in. But over here on the side, they have Christopher Robin's room. And you can just walk on in here. That's pretty cool. I feel like a lot of people don't pay attention to this part because it's kind of hidden off here in the corner. So much Pooh Bear in here. And it looks like right away they've got some honey. Get some honey in Pooh Bear's head. What are you pointing at over there?
Just these adorable cookies in this adorable tin.
We've got
Or
cookies.
wafers.
Yeah, the Pooh's Corner here doesn't serve desserts like bakery style, but they do have them all packaged. Like you'll have, so you can get Pooh's head. What is it? Wonder what they are. Look like some kind of honey cookie thing. In Pooh's Corner, they have the first penny machine we found in this park. We've got 3 different designs. And as I mentioned before, they're not actually pennies, they're just little blank copper medallions. That's what they call them. You can get them right here. All right, we're getting one. Which one do you want? You pick.
I think A is the cutest.
All right, we're getting A. You can see, there it goes. And what's it look like?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
it displays it there for a moment, probably to cool.
Ooh.
And it's always going to be shiny because they provide the copper. All right, did you like Pooh's Honey Hunt?
That was so cute. I loved it.
Yeah, definitely the best version of the Pooh ride at any of the parks. I like that in the room with Tigger, the floor bounces and the walls bounce, so it kind of adds a bouncing effect. And it looks like depending on which vehicle you're in, you get a different experience. Did you notice that? Like
Yeah.
we went to the side, and at the end we left first, so one that is worth riding multiple times. There's a nice Pinocchio statue over here at this fountain, but if you look a little bit closer, you'll see Jiminy Cricket on the apple. We're stepping inside the Queen of Hearts restaurant. Look at the theming. This is awesome. So when you get in line, you go from the main room into a sub room, which is where you actually get your food. This is really cool. The theming here is incredible. I like all the pots and pans hanging from the ceiling. They've got some of the desserts here on display, and if you get this cake, you actually get that little plate as a souvenir. All right, we just got our food. I got the salmon with a seafood sauce thing, and then what was this? A triple thousand baked potato?
I would imagine it looks delicious.
Yeah, and it's got like some cauliflower on there, colored. And then you got
The steak.
steak. Basically the same thing as I have, but steak sauce. So far really good, but Sarah just opened up that potato thing and there's like vegetables in there.
Yeah, so I guess it's like a vegetable pie, but instead of pastry, it's
Try it.
potatoes.
See what it is. Yeah, while you try that. Yeah, interesting. There's a...
That's good. I think there's like
Oh.
zucchini and I think pumpkin in there,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
We'll see. All right, we just finished the meal. What'd you think?
Delicious. That like vegetable pie
Yeah.
was a surprisingly good surprise.
Had it all wrong. We thought it was like a potato at first, but what it was like bread, like pastry bread filled with vegetables and potato on top. So it was like a potato pie kind of. Really good. I want to point out this was 3,000 yen, so at the exchange rate right now, that's like $24.
Yeah.
So for Disney, for lunch, for 2 people, for 24 bucks, and getting something that's not like, you know, a burger or like space nuggets or something, it was actually a really good price. So thumbs up for the Royal Banquet Queen of Hearts Banquet Hall, whatever this place was called. We're walking back towards the Beauty and the Beast ride just to take a look at it now. The wait is pretty long, but it feels like its own section. This is awesome because there's all these little shops here. They even have a fake backdrop, kind of like you see at Radiator Springs. And then Gaston's Tavern over here. Here's a look at the menu for Gaston's Tavern. That Hunter's Pie beef stew sounds pretty good. Wonder what a sweet Gaston is. But look at the images of it. That's like a hot dog and a crescent roll. Nice. Really awesome that they have the cart from the movie that they take Maurice away in. Here's the castle. This is huge. I feel like I know they use forced perspective, but it seems almost as tall as Cinderella Castle. It looks like the wait went down to 55 minutes. Not sure if that's from that point. or just overall. Look at this thing. And then to the right, they have the cool backdrop, which we can't quite see from here. In case you're wondering what we're talking about with this Beauty and the Beast ride, it's the one that you see in the Imagineering story at the end, with like the really weirdly realistic looking cartoon Belle like walking with the lamp. So that's this ride here, opened a year and a half ago, something like that. You found a Baymax friend? I love him. You got the shirt too. Time to get out of Fantasyland because that's the only place we've been all day. Going to Tomorrowland. We're gonna check out Space Mountain probably. They've got a Baymax ride, which is pretty much the same as the alien swirling saucers in Orlando in the Mater Junkyard Jamboree over in California. Space Mountain clocking in at a 20-minute wait. So we are definitely gonna go ahead and get on. What's really cool about this Space Mountain is you still get to use an escalator to go up to the top. Very cool. Looking from the second floor of Space Mountain, this is the main side entrance into Tomorrowland where you have Buzz Lightyear and they have Stitch here. I think it's a different Stitch show. Look back over here, there's like a whole second floor that says Pizza Port over there, so it's probably all part of a restaurant. And then we've got Monsters Inc. and Star Tours down that way, which we'll check out next. Here we are in the main loading bay, and you'll see these ones are actually two-seaters side by side instead of the single row that you get in the Magic Kingdom in Florida, which is awesome. This ship looks a lot cooler than the ones in the States. And not only that, you've got these awesome windows. Did you notice that? Really cool. What you think, Space Mountain?
That was awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the best standalone version, standard version, I should say, because the best one's the Star Wars overlay they do, Hyperspace Mountain in California. This was,
and then Ghost Galaxy during Halloween.
Yeah, this was the standard California version, except the visuals were a little different. They looked a lot better, and they didn't have music, which I thought was better because I hate that cheesy like beach music.
It was just like the creepy silence of space.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool too because the music makes it a little more predictable, but when you don't have music, you kind of forget like what's going to happen next. So definitely a fun one. Over here to the left in this huge building, we've got Star Tours. Look how big it goes. I wonder if they do multiple floors or something. 5-minute wait, so we'll check it out. I was just saying how all the Star Tours are exactly the same inside, but this one's different. Just so cool that they have a Star Speeder up there. No C-3PO or R2. At least not yet. Maybe they'll have them later. Yeah, just kidding. Now it looks like we're in the exact same room. You just get a bonus room. So I imagine the rest of the ride is going to be exactly the same. This is really cool because you have the security droid, but look at this. They've got hitchhiking droids. That is so cool. On this scanner here, it looks like a hidden Mickey when these two scanners align just right. Stepped inside the Pizza Port real quick because take a look at the inside. This is wild. You can see they're like making the dough for the buns. They have like little green dumpling buns. Were they bao buns, you think? Or a dessert?
Or mochi?
Maybe. But the first level is where you order. That is so cool. Coming in the World Bazaar from the side, we're gonna check out some of these stores. Got an interesting take on an Ariel outfit here as we walk into one of the mini stores. This one seems huge, but I'm sure they're all connected. They have some different pairs of boxers here. I like the Sully one, that's pretty neat. Donald Duck. What's up?
It's a mailbox bag.
A mailbox bag, that's pretty cool. We used to do scavenger hunts trying to find them all in Disneyland. You see box curry all over Japan, but this is Country Bear themed. I would almost want that just for the box. Look at that. So this store is pretty large because we came in through the corner, you have an entrance there, and you spin all the way around, and it keeps going. So they're essentially all connected once you get inside one. They've got nano blocks, which, I mean, they're made in Japan, so they're super popular. But they have Disney parks specifically. This is so cool. So like the entire parade float, you can see displayed right here. Look at the Cheshire Cat one. It's the electrical parade train. Oh no, how much is this thing? Oh, and then they have, they have the entire park for nano blocks. This is incredible.
It's gonna cost you.
So that's about 1,500 yen. Tomika are popular toy cars here in Japan, but they have some really awesome park exclusives like the Monsters Inc. ride vehicles. They got Big Thunder, super cool. That one is 2,200 yen. They even have the Haunted Mansion, Doom Buggies. Another amazing find are these random mystery packs, but what's in them is so cool. You've got mailbox ones, some Haunted Mansion stuff, Alice in Wonderland, but best of all, the popcorn spinners. And you get a random one, and for a box it is 980 yen. That's pretty cheap. I have to get one or two of those. Sarah just pointed out they have a Big Owl one actually in the park, but we didn't see one here. You look at the box though, and in the bottom right corner there's a mystery. Who else could that be but the silhouette of Big Owl? Now I know in the States they have the figures you can get for Beauty and the Beast, but these ones are way better quality. You've got the plates, and look, you can get Mrs. Potts and Chip. That is so cool. I wonder if they're exclusive to Tokyo Disney. Let's see what it says. It does say Tokyo Disney Resort, so I assume you can only get that here. Very awesome. All right, we got two of these little popcorn roller guys. We were sitting there trying to find the heaviest ones because we felt like Big Al. But we got him? We got Big Al?
Yeah, Big Al.
Yes! I bet we got two of them. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at him. I was really hoping there'd be Country Bear merchandise. Go ahead and open this one too and see what's in there. We might have gotten two Big Owls. Yeah, we sat there, we picked them up, and a lot of these characters on here seem pretty small and lightweight, but the heavy one stood out. Awesome. All right, what's number two?
We got two Big Owls.
Two Big Owls. Now I kind of feel bad if anyone else just wants Big Owl. I don't think there's that many fans of him though. Not like we like him. Awesome. Look at that. It's Max, the character you never see in the States. And his paw, Goofy. We got Donald and Daisy.
And the mice from Cinderella, you never see them.
Wow. Hey, Donald. Oh boy there, pal. Oh, I think she's waving at me. She's really enjoying the AC. All right, that is going to do it for now from Tokyo Disneyland because it's such a long day. We're going to have to split this up. How was it?
This is so awesome. I love everything.
It's so great. She wasn't feeling so great earlier, but I said the magic of Disney makes you feel better.
It really does.
We did Peter Pan. We did
Haunted
Mansion.
Small World.
Pooh's Honey Hunt. We did Small World, Space Mountain.
Star
Tours. We did a lot so far. Crowds are not that bad. Longest wait was Honey Hunt, which was like
35.
It wasn't actually that long. It was probably like 25 maybe. Yeah, fantastic park so far. There's still a lot more to check out, so I'll have that in a separate video because there's so much to do today.
Stay tuned for part 2.
Yeah, so that is going to do it for now. Thank you all for watching. The caravan is moving on.